Welcome back, my green loving community. We are back at it, and is it getting cold or is it just me? I mean, most of us are in the real throes of fall and it's getting close to winter. So I hope you and your plants are staying warm and that you are staying on top of the process of keeping them alive and thriving. This time, like I say to most folks, is the most stressful time as a plant lover, a plant collector. It takes a lot of dedication, a lot of care, and a lot of focus to make sure you are keeping them healthy. Quick hint, make sure you're keeping them away from any vents that might be blowing out a little heat. I know you might love the feel of that heat, but your plants, I'm sure they do not. So today, one of the things I want to talk about, or actually one of the things I want to discuss with you to help that process, to keep them upright and happy, is rotation. How many of you are rotating your plants? Huh? Yeah, that's what you need to do. You need to rotate your plants. Here are some reasons why. One, right now, because it's getting darker, faster, I mean, the sun's only up for about 3 hours. I'm exaggerating, obviously, but your plants probably feel like the sun's only out for 3 hours. If you live in a small place with small windows and you weren't getting much light before, I'm sure now is a real stressful time for your plants. So what you want to do is you want to rotate them so that each part, each branch, some that aren't right in front of the window, that they are allowed to get some of that light as well. Rotating them during this part of the year is key to just keeping them looking good. Because you're rotating them, you're now allowing all of them to get a little bit of play in the sun so that they can sunbathe and enjoy their lives. Second, rotation helps to encourage growth. For me and a lot of my plants, those branches that are sitting in the window, basking in the sun, those are the ones that you'll start to see will start to develop new leaves, new growth. So once you see new growth happening, allow them to develop and then rotate your plant so that the other branches can also grow new life. Why I say that is because what can happen is, as most of you know, when having plants, those leaves, those branches that are in the sun or closer to the window, because all of them want to be in the light, they start to lean or bend towards the light. You want to make sure you're rotating it so that a plant that's leaning this way towards the window, once you rotate it and it goes back this way, it'll want to lean back towards that window, and you can kind of straighten it up and get it looking real perfect and sturdy. Not something that could eventually, because it's leaning and its leaves start to grow and become larger and become top heavy, fall over, and then you have a real issue after that. At this point in the year, at least every 2 to 3 weeks, rotate it just a bit so that each part of the plant has its time in the sun. You don't want to show up during spring and have a lopsided plant, do you? No, you want to make sure that the full plant gets its time in that light and that it fully develops and looks great. That's it. Rotation, 1, helps to encourage new growth. 2, keeps the plant upright and sturdy and not tilting and leaning and almost falling out of the window. And 3, it allows each part of the plant, every branch, every leaf, to get its time in the sun so that it can live and thrive. So there, make sure you're rotating your plants, keeping a keen eye on what's happening with them during this time of year, and just stay on top of it. You got this. I know it's cold. Spend more time in your indoor jungle. I mean, that's what I plan to do. I hope this helps. Have fun.